Wow.
How about that? The kid camp serving a pretty good purpose now, don't you think?
I can't believe Buff took no for an answer, and I especially can't believe that Symphony used no for an answer. She's not real famous for that, you know.
I didn't know that, Mark.
That's what I hear. You hear talk, Tony. You don't know what to believe.
I know. You say it, and I suffer it the next day corporately.
Thank God for the kid cam. I like the kid cam now.
The kid cam with a brand new use. Of course, we're not so sure who is holding or using the kid cam, but we're going to go back to last night's Super Brawl 2000. We talked about the spectacular match. We can't let it go by without telling you that Vampiro hit Kidman with just about everything. This Vampiro is one of the most talented individuals we've seen in a long time. He really has a very decisive offensive repertoire.
No doubt about that. Vampiro has deceptive size, deceptive strength. He has all the moves. He's worked Mexico, Japan, Canada, everywhere in the wrestling world. He's as complete a wrestler as there is in WCW.
So Vampiro, fresh off of Super Brawl 2000. Don't forget the encore presentation begins tomorrow, and it will run not only tomorrow, on Thursday as well. So make sure you join us, or if you want to see it again, as Vampiro's in the ring, and as he comes to the ring, and you look at this great crowd, this is about the third or fourth time we've had Monday Nitro here in Sacramento in the Arco Arena. Of course, they've been enjoying the Sacramento Kings this year in the NBA and the success they've had. Here comes Fit Finley, broken arm and all. And as Fit Finley makes his way to the ring, the latest edition of WCW magazine is available at newsstands everywhere today. And how about this on the inside? It's a centerfold of Miss Hancock as a bonus for getting the magazine.
I'm glad she's not wearing a pantsuit.
That's worth the price of the magazine right there. Interesting, on the cover of that magazine, it talked about NWO 2000, and you saw back when they were all together, one cohesive unit. That has not been the case as of late.
A lot of injuries, a lot of happenstance. It's almost sad in a way. That was a good foursome, but Jeff Jarrett has taken the name and made it into something maybe even bigger and better.
A chop by Vampiro, and Fit Finley's almost saying, do it again. And he did it again. I didn't think Fit Finley thought twice about that. Vampiro tried a spin kick and it missed. Hey, Fit Finley uses the cast that time, it appeared, and he really hammered Vampiro, and Vampiro got over the top.
He didn't waste any time using the cast, did he, Tony? He went right to it. Didn't even try to sneak it in, and now they're coming toward us.
All right, we just received an update from WCW's executive board. We need to talk about this, but in the same time, juggle this with giving the match the credence it deserves. We've received word we'll get an official ruling on the Jarrett rematch claim during the next segment. Next match, plus, how about this one? Hold on now, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Oh my God!
Vampiro,
that chair right into his throat, that's brutal!
This Fit Finley is a dangerous man. All right, here's the update. The cage match between the Total Package and Hollywood Hogan, or Hulk Hogan, for tonight has been made a last man standing cage match.
What?
No referee, no pinfall submission. The only way to win the match is to make it outside of the cage. Either through the door over the top, your feet's got to touch the arena floor.
You have to pummel your opponent senseless before you can escape that match.
Last man standing tonight. Hulk Hogan and the Total Package.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I have high hopes for the package in that one, but who knows? Hogan in a cage, he's double tough, no doubt about that. Plus, he's already senseless, so he has an advantage going into a match where you don't want to be beaten senseless.
Kind of a half crab here, a version of it. Pulling back on the leg, and Vampiro, as the fans are behind him, clapping, chanting, trying to get this Canadian star back on his feet, and here he comes. It all comes down, Mark, and I know you would agree, to athleticism. If you are a well-conditioned athlete, and of course the Total Package, the first man that comes to mind, you can battle back from holds and adversity, and Vampiro is much in the same mode there. He's up on top. Fit Finley. It's caught by Vampiro.
Big spin kick from the top rope. Now Vamp's gonna finish him. Boy, the fans love Vampiro, Tony. And I didn't love that, though. What a clothesline by Fighting Fit Finley.
Fit Finley is one of the toughest men, not only in WCW, but on any continent. Just ask anybody who's wrestled against him in Ireland or in England, in Scotland, how tough he is.
Ask anyone he's ever killed in a bar fight. He's been in plenty of those.
And that time the shoulder and the head got the ring post. Roll up Vampiro, 1, 2, 3.
Huge win for Vampiro, a huge win. This young man from Canada is on a roll. But now he's on his face. Fit Finley getting a little revenge here.
Looks like Fit Finley is going to put it in a tombstone pile driver on Vampiro and try to finish him off after Vampiro got the win. It was a great win for Vampiro off of a mistake from Fit Finley.
No doubt, Fit Finley was aggressive the whole match. He was in the whole match. I wouldn't say he dominated, but he was a little bit worse than Vamp.
Hold on, there's a commotion in the back.